Everyone's favorite period drama is returning for the third time, and fans are super excited. Bridgerton Season 3 will follow the same pattern as always, a new love story. We know you've been dying to get your hands on any scoop you can get. Dear gentle viewer, fret not. This video will take it as its duty to answer all of your questions about Season 3's plot. Let's see what scandal the next season brings. First up, will Season 3 follow the same order as the books? For those of you who don't know, Bridgerton is based on the very popular and steamy book series of the same name written by Julia Quinn. In case you haven't guessed yet, the series has a clear pattern, following the love stories of every character in the Bridgerton family. It starts with Daphne and Anthony and goes all the way to Gregory and Hyacinth. The books also contain epilogues in the last book, Happily Ever After. The first book was Daphne's story, The Duke and I, while the second was Anthony's, The Viscount Who Loved Me. So far, the show has been going in the same direction as the books have. We assumed that Season 3 would also take the same approach. The third book was obviously going to be Benedict's story. It was titled An Offer from a Gentleman. Honestly, seeing the pattern, a lot of us were already geared up and excited for Benedict to come next. And we saw how his importance as a character shone through in Season 2, so we were more than convinced that he was next. But we couldn't have been more wrong. Seems they have another eligible young bachelor in town, and it's none other than Coughlin Bridgerton. A new teaser behind the scenes video for Season 3 has confirmed that the third part won't be focusing on Benedict, but instead on Coughlin and Penelope. We knew this pair was coming ever since Bridgerton first aired, but to see it arrive so soon, it's a mixed bag of emotions. Next up, Nicola Coughlin reveals that Season 3 will center around Penelope and Coughlin. This isn't new news. Nicola Coughlin, who plays the central character of Penelope, aka Lady Whistledown, revealed this during an FYSEE panel in May, so we've known for a pretty long time now. Nicola said it was pretty overwhelming for her to make the big announcement. The thing is, the actress always loved to act, and she knew she'd be doing that, but she never imagined herself as a lead in a romantic drama. She said it was quite mad to be one for a show as major as Bridgerton. The Derry Girls actress revealed she's been taking tips from Ashley Simone, who was Season 2's lead. Ashley was just as phenomenal as Kate Sharma, and we all loved her. And we've already seen Penn in action for the last 2 seasons, so we're all positive she'll do just as well under the main spotlight. And now for the big one. What's the plot gonna be like? Everyone is excited to see how Season 3's story will play around this young couple's romance. Lucky for all you impatient fans, we've got the book for it. And no, we're not going to be spoiling anything. Just a small overview of what to expect, because come on, you know you've been dying for it. Towards the end of Season 2, we saw how Coughlin said, "I would never dream of courting Penelope Featherington." Yikes. Oh, and Penn heard him. Awkward. How are they going to go from that to marriage? The third season will definitely feature a new twist as Penn finally gives up on her unrequited love for Coughlin. She'll start looking for a husband so she can continue Lady Whistledown away from her family. Remember the lengths she had to go through to write? It was so anxiety-inducing. But due to her obvious lack of confidence, this search doesn't seem to be going well. Re-enter Coughlin. Back from his summer travels, this handsome young man just got super hot, and he's really sad that Penn isn't talking to him as much anymore. You see, he doesn't know she heard him, and he also doesn't know that she's in love with him. All he wants to do for now is rebuild their friendship with her, so he takes on his new role as her wingman. Well, sorta. Season 3 will see Coughlin helping Penn boost her confidence that'll attract the perfect husband. Basically, he'll be making her do what he thinks is attractive. There's no doubt he'll fall for her in the process. My Fair Lady, anyone? While one Bridgerton is opening up to Penn, another is growing further apart. Eloise and Penn had a major fight by the end of Season 2. What's worse, Eloise knows that her friend is the Lady Whistledown. This will definitely complicate things for the Coughlin love story, and we're really anxious to see that unfold. The Queen thought Eloise was Whistledown. Will they both join forces now? One thing's for sure, the season will be super steamy. Lead actress Nicola confirmed that Season 3 will have some really hot content, much like Season 1. We've seen 2 seasons of this couple's story building up. We deserve some steam now. We can confirm that her look is fantastic. It was revealed to us in the teaser BTS video, and oh god, she always looked great, but Season 3 will be a significant step up. We're so excited to see the fits. Coming up, new showrunner Jess Brownell explained why they brought Coughlin a season earlier. Season 3 will mark the departure departure of showrunner Chris Van Dusen from the show. Taking his place is Jess Brownell. Now, a lot of the OG Bridgerton fans are obviously wondering, why skip Benedict's season? Why is Coughlin a year earlier? Will Benedict even get a season? Well, this new showrunner's got the perfect explanation. It feels like it's Coughlin and Penelope's time now. Why? Jess says we've watched these two for 2 seasons, and fans are invested in the couple. They also know these characters and care for them deeply. Building their arc in season 3 is also more critical because Coughlin kinda almost realized that Penelope likes him towards the end of season 2. You simply can't deny the brewing tension between them either. Jess says, instead of treading water on that dynamic, we wanted to push it into their season. And we think that makes a lot of sense. Nicola agrees. She said that Penelope has been fawning over Coughlin for too long now, and another season of that might just drag the story, you know? So, they need to get their closure. The actress thinks book fans will be pleased about this. We are. Her on-screen love interest, Luke Newton, aka Coughlin, is just as excited to jump into his season. Right off the bat, this man says he loves Coughlin and he can't get enough of watching fan edits on Instagram. That's like his favorite hobby these days. Well, safe to say those edits will increase a lot in the next season. Luke talked about the love people have for that relationship, but he also knows that it'll bring a lot of pressure to the table. We hope the show can live up to that. Finally, is Benedict getting his love story in season 4, or will it never happen? Well, if it's up to producer Shonda Rhimes, every Bridgerton sibling will get their love story in the show, and viewers and Netflix also seem to be on board to make that happen. So Benedict's fans have nothing to worry about. That said, if some of you are dying to know about his story, you can always pick up the book. And now, it's time for some other news. First up, Bridgerton season 3 is in production in Bath. It's official, the Ton is back to work. Your favorite Regency-era romance drama has begun filming season 3 in Bath. The BTS video was released a few days back, and we can't wait for more content. We don't know about you, but we're most excited to see the outfits. Also, this means the season will hit Netflix in the first half of next year. Yes, please. Next, Netflix announces 3 new cast members for Bridgerton season 3. Daniel Francis, Sam Phillips, and James Foon are all set to join the Ton for the upcoming season, and we already love this trio. They'll play new characters Marcus Anderson, Laura Devling, and Harry Dankworth. Did we mention that they're very handsome and talented? Can't wait to see their presence light up our screens. Finally, Regé Jean Page says Bridgerton can recast his role. We were all really disappointed to see Regé Jean quit the show after his first season. He was half the reason many even watched it in the first place, and it was heartbreaking to see him leave. The star has left the role behind, and he says he won't mind if the production seeks to recast his role. The show might have to do that, but we can't see anyone else in that role. Better to leave it be, to be honest. That's a wrap on this video. What do you think of the Paulin love story? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.